Hi! You're watching VSDC channel. Let's talk about montage. You probably already know that great footage is uber important. But at the end of the day, montage is what makes a great video. It defines the way you tell your story. Will it be crazy dynamic and full of action? Or will you keep your viewers in suspense until the very closure? That entirely depends on your editing style. In this video, we'll step away from our traditional genre of tutorials because we want to show you something different. We'll talk about the types of video cuts every creator should try in order to find their own style. So, today it's not about the VSDC software because you'll be able to apply this knowledge using just any video editor, as long as you understand the art of a good cut. Are you ready? Let's see what types of cuts video makers use, and let's talk about when you should use each of them. We'll start with the basic type of a video cut called standard shot. This is exactly what it sounds like. Scenes just quickly change, and on the timeline it looks like one video shot docked to another. No transitions or shuffles, just plain straight sequence from point A to point B. The next popular cutting technique is called jump cut. Filmmakers love it, and this is how it's done. Jump cut means that a single continuous shot with not too much action is being cut into multiple pieces and a few frames get removed. That creates an effect of jumping forwards in time, hence the name of the technique. It's a perfect way to shorten the video when it's needed, but most importantly, it adds unique dynamics. This is what the process looks like on the timeline. You take a single video shot and cut out several frames from different places in time. Then you put together whatever's left. Let's move on to J-cut,
which contaminates the air above ground. That's how it works.
Well, how long do we have to wait?
J-cut is the best way to create a transition from one scene to another. This is how it looks.
The air above ground. That's how it works.
Well,
Notice what we did here?
Wait until it's safe.
Depends on proximity to the closest blast.
You can hear the sound of the second scene way before you actually see it.
I'm tired of safe. I just want to do something useful with my
That little trick is how you understand that the picture is about to change, and so is the mood of the scene. Which brings us to L-cut.
Retain even in
L-cut is basically the J-cut performed backwards. You still hear the sound from the first scene, even though the scene itself has already changed. That's a convenient approach for when you're shooting, say, an interview and you need to show something the interviewer is talking about without actually interrupting the narrative. Alright, let's check out a few abstract video cuts. The first one is called cut on action. Again, that's exactly what it sounds like. When the action starts in a video, you cut from one shot to another to show a different view of the same ongoing action. That's a great way to create an engaging video and maintain the viewer's attention to the action happening on the screen. Our next cut is called Cutaway. Here's the thing. Whether you are shooting an action video, an interview, or anything else, it's crucial to have variety and change the view from time to time. To cut away means that at some point you interrupt the ongoing scene and show something else, for example, the surroundings. You can do that switch smoothly while maintaining the sound of the main scene, or you can interrupt the main action and just quickly switch to something else, and then cut back to the main shot. Finally, let's talk about match cut. That one is probably the best looking video cut. It depends heavily on the operator's talent and how well and precise they shoot a scene. The idea behind the match cut is quite simple. It's a cut from one shot to another where the composition of the two shots is matched by the action or a subject. For instance, a jumping person or a flying object can be those matching points for the cut. And it's time to wrap it up. Montage is what you do to the footage to achieve the desired result by cutting and merging scenes in a particular way. There is no one-size-fits-all recipe for how to cut and edit your footage because each story is unique. It's up to you to find the best way to tell your story and choose the right approach to editing your video. Watch videos by other creators working in the same genre, analyze their methods, and try to see what may work for you. Eventually, you'll figure it out and develop your own style. Until then, there is always room for practice. Hopefully you liked this lesson. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. Give us the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button.